Hustle, sweat in my blood too. A predator smells fear. I smell a lot. My competitors fled scared. Cause they smelled I was hot. I want it all. Excess, the sex, much success. Stress us. I want it all, no less. So come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Welcome to an episode of Friday Night Smackdown. We are live from Birmingham, Alabama, and we have a great show ahead of us tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your headsets, do not adjust your screens. You are not seeing things. The Undertaker will be in action live in the main event. But we are kicking things off here tonight with the voice of SmackDown, Mr. Kennedy. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Be sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already for more. I'll leave a comment down in the comment section below. We are inching closer and closer to the Royal Rumble pay-per-view, and this man's looking to gain some sort of momentum heading into that. Mr. Kennedy has nothing going on at the Royal Rumble. Maybe we'll see him in the Royal Rumble match. Not sure, gonna have to wait and find out at the Royal Rumble, but later. But right here tonight, he's got to worry about the man beast. Because Mr. Kennedy's opponent here tonight is none only than the #1 contender for the United States Champion. It's Rhino. And Rhino looks ready for war here tonight to kick off Friday Night SmackDown. Mr. Kennedy getting right out of the ring there. Of course, Rhino attacking AJ Styles a couple weeks back in the locker room, goring him through a television screen. And last week he would stake his claim, if you will, for the United States Champion. It has been made official that at the Royal Rumble, it will be Rhino versus AJ Styles. United States Championship is on the line. But here tonight, Rhino's got to focus on Mr. Kennedy. And you have to think that if Mr. Kennedy can pick up the victory... Oh, wait a minute. Up on the stage is the United States Champion, AJ Styles. As this match is underway, and Rhino comes straight out the gate with a clothesline. But as I was saying, you have to think that if Mr. Kennedy can get the victory over Rhino here tonight, it would put him in good position for a future opportunity at the United States Champion. As Mr. Kennedy taking advantage of the fact that Rhino's distracted with AJ Styles being at the top of the ramp. But AJ Styles not really going to affect Rhino. Rhino is focused as he's ever been. He knows what he wants. Ooh, Rhino with a knee right to the head. Ooh, STO takes him down. And Rhino now picks up Mr. Kennedy. The strength of Rhino coming into play here. Big suplex. Rhino's getting ready. He is hyping himself up. Mr. Kennedy is in trouble. Look at this, up on the rope. Hangs him up. Ooh, big right hand. Big right hand by Rhino. And Rhino is feeling himself here tonight, but he's got to turn around because Mr. Kennedy back up to his feet. Mr. Kennedy, look at this, has the arm. Look at the strength of Kennedy, showing off some strength of his own. And takes down Rhino. Mr. Kennedy, look at this. Ooh, DDT. He has Rhino right where he wants him. Mr. Kennedy really hasn't been given a whole lot of opportunities on Friday Night SmackDown, but he's looking to stake his claim and move up the rankings for a potential championship opportunity. But he's got to go through the man beast first. He's got to go through Rhino. Rhino sends Kennedy into the turnbuckle. Oh, Kennedy caught Rhino with an elbow. Off the ropes goes Rhino. Big clothesline by Mr. Kennedy. Takes him down. Mr. Kennedy talking a little bit of smack there. All his hands up saying, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything, but he will anyways, because that's Mr. Kennedy's thing. And Mr. Kennedy goes in for the cover. Not hooking the leg, and Rhino kicks out before the referee's hand can get down for a 1 count. And here comes Rhino. Look at this. Looking for snap suplex with a float over into the cover. Not hooking the leg, and Kennedy kicks out. Maybe not hooking that leg is the reason why Kennedy was able to kick out, but Rhino up on the middle rope. You don't see this too often. Rhino could be looking for something big there. Shoulder tackle right off the middle rope. Mr. Kennedy is in trouble. Rhino could be looking to set him up for a finish here. Oh no, Rhino reversed, or Mr. Kennedy reversed. Mr. Kennedy got reversed. Rhino pulls him by his hair, sends him right down, and Rhino, look at the belly to belly. That could be it. Rhino could be looking to put away Kennedy here. Rhino has him right where he wants him. He's calling Mr. Kennedy up to his feet. Could be looking for the gore. Right here comes Rhino. No. I thought he was looking for that gore, but Mr. Kennedy reversed him. Send him into the corner. Rhino reversed. Reversal by Kennedy. Oh, big Ruthless press. Big Ruthless press by Mr. Kennedy. And he just throws the fist down on Rhino. And for the cover, Rhino kicks out once again. Mr. Kennedy's got to build a little more momentum. He's got to do something here. And look at the shots. Look at the shots by Mr. Kennedy. Oh, another one. Mr. Kennedy's starting to build something here, but he's got to capitalize. But Rhino not going to let it happen. Rhino with another belly-to-belly suplex. Mr. Kennedy is in trouble. Look at Rhino in the corner, hyping himself up. Could be looking for a gore, and no! Kennedy caught him with a knee. Kennedy caught him with a knee. Rhino's in trouble. Rhino's in trouble. Knee, foot, boot to the face. Rhino could be out. Mr. Kennedy's got to capitalize. Mr. Kennedy not capitalizing off that finishing maneuver. That could have easily put Rhino away right there. Mr. Kennedy. Oh, Mr. Kennedy doesn't appear to be done. I think that may have busted open Rhino. That either that knee to the head or that knee that drove Rhino's head into the canvas. It was one of those two. But Rhino, he sees blood on his own face and he doesn't like it. Rhino was teeing off. Rhino, look at Rhino, not letting up. Mr. Kennedy made a mistake by busting open Rhino, because when Rhino sees blood, it's all over. It's not over for Rhino, it's over for Mr. Kennedy. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Rhino sends Kennedy off the ropes. Look at this double A spine buster. And Rhino could be closing in on a victory here tonight in this opening contest, but no, Mr. Kennedy doesn't want to give up yet. But Rhino went for a gore. Mr. Kennedy moved out of the way. Mr. Kennedy knows that he can't afford to get hit with a gore. He knows that he can't afford to get hit with that gore. It would flatten him, break him in half, and that would be it right there. And AJ Styles watching this match, and Rhino says, "Watch this, AJ. This match is over. This match is over." But Mr. Kennedy not willing to give up. Mr. Kennedy is looking to prove himself here tonight, but Rhino caught the leg, and look at this! Rhino has him right where he wants him, picks Kennedy up. Uh-oh. Rhino, look at Rhino. Pile driver! In the center of the ring, Mr. Kennedy's been busted open. Mr. Kennedy has been busted wide open. He's bleeding like a stuffed pig. And here comes Rhino. Here comes Rhino. Gore! 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 That's got to be it. Cover! Cover! Hook of the leg. 1, 2. Rhino gets the victory off from that major gore. What a match. What a match between Rhino and Mr. Kennedy. Mr. Kennedy was holding up pretty well, but Rhino was just too much to handle. Just too much to handle. Mr. Kennedy knew throughout that match that he had to avoid that gore, and he did for a while. He reversed the gore on 3 separate occasions. But that final gore he couldn't avoid. And because of that, Rhino picks up the victory here on the opening contest of Friday Night SmackDown. AJ Styles was watching on. Rhino looks good heading into the Royal Rumble. The Man Beast is victorious here. And I don't think AJ Styles is ready to let what happened 2 weeks ago stand. AJ Styles is making his way down to the ring to confront the Man Beast. These two are about to go toe-to-toe right in the center of this ring. Here comes AJ Styles. AJ Styles and Rhino are going toe-to-toe here. Rhino talking smack, and here comes AJ Styles. Here comes AJ Styles. Rhino looking to fight back. But he's been through a grueling match. He went for a gore. AJ Styles reversed. AJ Styles reversed the gore. Went for a spinning back fist. Rhino reversed. AJ Styles reversed Rhino, though. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. AJ Styles. What's AJ Styles doing? AJ Styles on the outside. Boom! DDT onto the hardest part of the ring. Right on the apron. Right on the apron there. And AJ Styles back inside the ring. AJ Styles isn't done. How is Rhino up on his feet? Oh! Phenomenal forearm to the outside. AJ Styles is taking it to the Man Beast. Oh! AJ Styles getting a measure of payback. Sends Rhino back in the ring. Oh, wait a minute. AJ Styles is looking for that final nail. Look at AJ Styles. Phenomenal forearm. AJ Styles gets some payback on the Man Beast here tonight. AJ Styles letting Rhino know that he is not one to be messed with. Oh, there we go with our next match of the evening, and it's the team that we just saw backstage. The Dudley Boys had a few choice words to say about the tag teams wanting to stake their claim for their titles here on Friday Night SmackDown. They said that they don't stand a chance come one, come all, and they are the #1 contenders for the tag team championships. Chavo Guerrero and Eddie Guerrero. Los Guerreros are going to be watching this match here tonight. And you know very well that they are going to be studying this match, figuring out what they need to do to put away the Dudley Boys at the Royal Rumble in a couple weeks. But the Dudley Boys are looking to keep those titles, and they're looking to make a statement at the expense of Paul London and Brian Kendrick here tonight. Of course, the Dudley Boys winning those titles from Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas at the No Way Out pay-per-view, and they've held them ever since. Defended it in a steel cage match the following night on Friday Night SmackDown, or the following week on Friday Night SmackDown after No Way Out, where they were successfully defending the titles once again. They did lose to Edge and Christian at Survivor Series, however, so they do need a victory. They do need a victory here tonight to kind of gain some momentum. And this team here, one of the most exciting teams to watch on Friday Night SmackDown, Paul London and Brian Kendrick. They have a tendency to mix their speed with technical wrestling and use it to their advantage, and they're going to have to use that here tonight. They are at a major disadvantage. They have not gotten a victory since the No Way Out pay-per-view, and that was against Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan, who have been trying to get their opportunity. They are owed an opportunity at the SmackDown Tag Team titles. But Vince McMahon is holding them back per request from the former general manager, Stephanie McMahon. Chris Benoit and Daniel Bryan have not been on TV. We thought Chris Benoit was going to be on TV last week In the last episode of Friday Night SmackDown, Mr. McMahon pulled him from a fatal 4-way match to determine the #1 contenders for the tag team titles. We haven't seen him since, but the Dudley Boys are in action right here tonight against Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Of course, Brian Kendrick took the pin last week, and he's kind of upset about it. He's just not in his right mind. He's going to tag in Paul London. And look at Bubba Ray with the power advantage, just shoving Paul London in the corner. Clean break there. Bubba Ray talking a little bit of smack, and now look at Paul London able to use his lower center of gravity to just kind of force Bubba Ray back into the corner. And Bubba Ray didn't like that. A huge slap to the face. Ooh, shoves Paul London down. Paul London and Brian Kendrick are at a major disadvantage here. Major size disadvantage, major experience disadvantage. Like I said, they're going to have to try and use that speed, the technical wrestling to their advantage, but they're not going to be able to do that when Bubba Ray is dropping you on your face. Can't. Ooh, Paul London with a drop kick right to the back. Bubba Ray was paying attention to the fans. And Bubba Ray rolling out of the ring, going to catch his breath. Bubba Ray, where's he going? Bubba Ray, pissed off that Paul London kicked him in the back and sent him flying out of the ring, takes his aggression out on Brian Kendrick. Now he's telling the referee to get it away from him. Get away from him. I'm getting in the ring, ref. Bubba Ray went for a right hand, but Paul London with a right hand went for a clothesline. But Bubba Ray, using that size to his advantage. As I said earlier in the night, The Undertaker in the main event will be in action for the first time since SummerSlam. Don't know who his opponent is yet, but I'm sure we're going to find out as the night goes on. As Paul London went for a kick to the back. Bubba Ray moved out of the way. Russian. Oh no! Thought it was a Russian leg sweep. It turned it into a face buster. And for the cover hook to the leg, Paul London kicks out. Paul London now gets sent into the corner over where Devon sits. Paul London going to try and keep Bubba Ray from making the tag. Going to try and keep the advantage, trying to stay in his corner. That's what good tag teams do. And Bubba Ray moved out of the way of that drop, out of that kick again. But Paul London went for a super kick. Bubba Ray moved out of the way. Went for a side kick. Bubba Ray moved out of the way. And Bubba Ray just zoning Paul London. Went for two different styles of kicks, and Bubba Ray just moved right out of the way. Oof! And a hip toss. Paul London now is in trouble, and Brian Kendrick wants that tag, but Bubba Ray not going to let that happen. That's that experience factor that the Dudley Boys have. And look at this. Look at this. Assisted crossbody. And Devon in for the cover. Hook of the leg. Could that put him away? No. A kick out at 2 by Paul London. Ooh, a big chop. And a second one. Devon is lighting him up. He is lighting him up. And look at this atomic drop. The tag team experience of the Dudley Boys coming into play, but Paul London able to use his quickness to drop him down on that middle rope and a drop kick to the back. Now Paul London starting to gain a little bit of momentum here. He's going to tag in Brian Kendrick, the fresher man. Smart move by Paul London. Went for a right hand to Devon. Brian Kendrick with a reversal. Ooh, knee to the face. The ever-confident Brian Kendrick. I'd say he's the more confident of the two, although he did take the pin last week. Brian Kendrick not worried about that right now. Just worried about wearing down the limbs. Oof, of Devon Dudley. Oh, not choking the life out of him. Jesus, referee, what are you doing? Gonna let him do that? Oh, Devon back up to his feet, but he got caught. He got caught with a kick. Devon, though, not taking too kindly to that. Look at the right hand. Look at the shots by Devon. And it sends Brian Kendrick all the way across the ring. It sent Brian Kendrick flying right over to his side of the ring. That's the goal in a tag team match. Just cut the ring in half. Oof. each opponent wants to get to their team's side of the ring. You do not want to be on the opposing side of Devon. Oof, big boot. Brian Kendrick is in trouble here. Brian Kendrick is in major trouble. Went to tag in Bubba Ray, hopefully to do a tag team move, but Brian Kendrick reversal, sends him into Paul London, sends him into his corner. Look at this, Brian Kendrick, sliced bread! The sliced bread, that could be it! Cover, hook of the leg, and Bubba Ray just made it there. And now a big shot to Paul London. Now Bubba Ray has him up. Oof! And Brian Kendrick saying, what the hell was that, ref? You're going to let Bubba Ray just take out my tag team partner like that? Brian Kendrick's not happy at all. Brian Kendrick not happy at all, and he's going to take out that aggression on Devon. Went for a drop kick. Devon reversed. Right hand takes him down. Devon Dudley, spine buster. Single arm spine buster. That could be the beginning of the end for London and Kendrick. And here comes the tag. Uh-oh, you know what it is. You know what this is. 3D by the Dudley boys. That's got to be it. Bubba Ray in for the cover. Hook of the leg, but Paul London was in right as soon as he saw that move get hit. He was ready. He was ready. And Devon, ooh, got caught with the right hand by Paul London. And Devon not going to let Brian Kendrick get an advantage. Devon and Bubba Ray still in the ring, and the referee is letting this happen. He's just letting this break down here. It's breaking down. Oh, suplex to Paul London. And a hip toss by Bubba Ray. Paul London's out. Brian Kendrick is out. And now it's all Dudley boys. Oof, look at that. Look at the shot. Oof, look at those shots. Look at the shots by Bubba Ray. And these fans not behind the Dudley boys. They've letting those tag team titles get to their head, thinking that they're better than all the other tag teams on SmackDown. But they're no better than Paul London and Kendrick. They're no better than Los Guerreros. Bubba Ray has Brian Kendrick where he wants him, but Brian Kendrick reversed, trying to fight out of it, trying to gain some momentum. But Bubba Ray reversed as well. Brian Kendrick still sends Bubba Ray off the ropes, and a forearm shot right to the head. Brian Kendrick sends him into the ropes, into the turnbuckle once again. Brian Kendrick. Oh, look at Brian Kendrick with that submission hold locked in. Brian Kendrick has that submission hold locked in. And if he can make one half of the tag team champs tap out right here tonight, that's got to put him in the rankings for a tag team championship opportunity. Brian Kendrick has had that locked in for a while. But Bubba Ray, look at Bubba Ray. Bubba Ray standing up on his feet. Oh, look at those shots. Look at the shots. Here comes Bubba Ray. Went for a clothesline, but Brian Kendrick hung him up on the ropes. Brian Kendrick was ready. Brian Kendrick has Bubba Ray. Has him knocked out on his feet. Bubba Ray is in trouble. Or maybe not. Maybe not. Bubba Ray sends him into the corner where Devon awaits. Tag. What's this? Drop toe hold. Shot to the back. Major shot to the back of Brian Kendrick. Oh, takes out Paul London. Devon took out Paul London. Brian Kendrick is in trouble. He has no one to tag. He's got no one to tag. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. A second one. 3D. The 3D. And Paul London is out. Paul London is out on his feet. Cover. Hook of the leg. 1, 2. The Dudley boys get the victory. The Dudley boys defeat Brian Kendrick and Paul London. Brian Kendrick taking another pin. That does not look good for his psyche. It doesn't look good for Brian Kendrick's mental health. Taking 2 losses, taking the pin in 2 matches in 2 weeks. But he put up one hell of a fight, as did Paul London. But the size and the experience of the Dudley boys came into play here. They just came into play, and they pick up the victory here tonight. Major, major victory for the Dudley Boys. Now look at them look at each other. What the hell are they doing? Where's Bubba Ray going? What the hell's Bubba Ray doing? And Devon? Oh no. 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 Uh-oh. Was he? Oh my God! The Dudley Boys have got the tables! You know what this is about. They're looking to make a statement here. They're looking to make a statement at the expense of Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Look at the look. Look at the look. Bubba's got that table set up. Brian Kendrick is still out. Brian Kendrick does not even know what's happening at this point. Uh-oh. Oh, no. 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 Bubba Ray, don't do this. No! He just broke Brian Kendrick in half on that table. And Devon's got Paul London, who's also out on the outside. Devon, come on. Come on, Devon, don't do this. Devon, no. Devon, through the table goes Paul London. The Dudley Boys making a statement here tonight at the expense of Paul London and Brian Kendrick. Look at this replay. We gotta look at this replay. Look at this. Brian Kendrick just got broken in half. Look at this. Oh my God. Brian Kendrick got broken in half. And look at Paul London just fold through that table. Oh my God. Oh my God. I can't believe that the Dudley Boys would stoop this low to make a statement. They already had the victory, but that wasn't good enough. They had to make a statement here tonight to all the tag teams. They just sent a message to all the tag teams in the back saying, if you want to come after our titles, that's what you have to worry about. As their shirt says, blood is thicker than wood, and the Dudley Boys proved that right here tonight. What a victory, and what a statement made by Bubba Ray and Devon. Well, Daniel Bryan and Chris Benoit clearly frustrated with the fact that Vince McMahon won't put them on television, and they're looking to do something about it, and by the sound of it, they came up with a plan. Not sure what it's going to be, but ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, the man who had the odds highly stacked against him at the Royal Rumble. The biggest little man, Rey Mysterio, is making his way to the ring to address his upcoming contest, which of course is this right here. Rey Mysterio defends the Cruiserweight Championship against Gregory Helms and Shannon Moore. Not in a triple threat match, but in a 2-on-1 handicap match. This match was made last week. It was made official. Matt Hardy talking to Mr. McMahon, and it was made official last week. Like I said, and Rey Mysterio has never had the odds stacked so much against him like he will at the Royal Rumble pay-per-view. But Rey Mysterio has some words, has some things to say about this upcoming contest. Let's see what he's got to say here. These fans strongly behind Rey Mysterio. Rey Mysterio's had the odds stacked against him since the day he stepped foot in the WWE. And he runs into the same situation at the Royal Rumble. Hey, wait a minute. Up at the stage, Shannon Moore is coming down to the ring. What the hell is this about? Shannon Moore talking smack. Rey Mysterio. Hey, wait a minute. Through the crowd. It's Gregory Helms. Gregory Helms has just ran through the crowd. Rey Mysterio just noticed. Oh my God. You gotta be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. An underhanded attack by Team Matitude. Shannon Moore is just standing up at the stage as Gregory Helms gets some, inflicts some punishment on Rey Mysterio. Gregory Helms just took out the Cruiserweight champion. Now Shannon Moore has a chair, and he put it in the ring. And he stunned Gregory Helms. Oh my God! Gregory Helms is beating the hell out of Rey Mysterio with that steel chair. This isn't right! Good God. That was not necessary. That was absolutely ridiculous. What an underhanded assault. And AJ Styles backstage, walking into interim general manager Vince McMahon's office, the CEO of the WWE. Rhino actually liked the fact that AJ Styles attacked Rhino. Oh my God. The match between AJ Styles and Rhino at the Royal Rumble is going to be held under Extreme Rules. And AJ Styles says he's not going to be held responsible for what happens to Rhino. My God, what a contest that's going to be. But, ladies and gentlemen, making his way to the ring is Scott Steiner. And he's ready for some action here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. Scott Steiner's been holding his own the past couple weeks. Last week he faced John Cena in what was one hell of a contest. And this week, who's his opponent going to be? Scott Steiner's tired of being looked over, tired of being passed by, tired of not getting any opportunities. He's been getting some opportunities as of late. What opportunity awaits him here tonight? Can you hear what Scott Steiner is hollering? All he needs is his freaks and his pigs. Big Papa Pump is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. And who's his opponent going to be tonight? Look at the size of this man. Scott Steiner waits his opponent. Oh my God. Scott Steiner, I don't know if this was a good idea. But that entrance, if that entrance says anything, it should be saying that this is the main event of the evening, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Steiner is in the main event 2 weeks in a row, and this time he's going one-on-one with The Undertaker. And looking on is our undisputed champion, Kurt Angle, scouting his opponent for the Royal Rumble. Scotty, I don't know if you want to be in this match. I think you might just want to turn around and walk out. You do not want any of The Undertaker. He is on a mission. He is on a path of destruction. And it starts right here tonight. It started with Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series. And where's Brock? Where is Brock Lesnar? Do you know? Because I have no idea. That path of destruction continues right here tonight on Friday Night SmackDown. The Undertaker's in the main event against Scott Steiner, ladies and gentlemen. See if The Undertaker has any ring rust. But if we know anything about the dead man, he never rests and he never rusts. The Undertaker's always in peak physical condition. Well, Scott Steiner's going to put that to the test here tonight. Bone-chilling entrance made by the dead man, the phenom, the legend that is The Undertaker. Man that walked into hell and walked out on top. Last time we saw him in action was inside Hell in a Cell against Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. Let's see what we have missed from The Undertaker. Scott Steiner, Undertaker, main event. Ladies and gentlemen, you have to hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, because here we go as The Undertaker comes straight out the gate with those right hands. But Scott Steiner's not going to take too much of that. Listen to these fans chanting for The Undertaker. Undertaker ducked to clothesline. Look at those strikes. Look at those strikes. Best pierce striker in the game, The Undertaker. picks out Scott Steiner here in the early going. And you know Scott Steiner's not going to hold back either. But look at The Undertaker suplex with a bit of a stall. Bit of a stalling suplex there. These fans just aren't lighting up for The Undertaker. When was the last time you saw this man in the WWE ring? We already know it's Scott Steiner, though. Scott Steiner, look at the strength of Steiner. Michinoku driver. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. One. Does he have Taker here in the early going? No. Kick out at 2. Scott Steiner has the advantage now. But can he maintain the advantage? No, he can't. Because Taker reversed. Scott Steiner, Undertaker, big right hand. And another one. Went for a right hand there. Scott Steiner reversed. What is Steiner doing? Oh, getting caught with that elbow. Getting caught with that elbow. Here comes The Undertaker. Look at the strikes. Look at the strikes. Like I said, best pure striker in the game. Oh my God. Scott Steiner is rocked. Scott Steiner's rocked. Scott Steiner getting the knee shoved right in the face. In the corner. The Undertaker looks fantastic here. But Scott Steiner not going to give up that easy. Clothesline off the rope. Look at the Bulldog. There it is. Takes down the dead man. But the Undertaker back on his feet. Undertaker back on his feet. And look at this. Mocking Scott Steiner, his own version of the Steiner recliner. Undertaker locking in that Boston Crab-like maneuver, and Scott Steiner not taking too kindly to that, reverses. Sends Taker off the ropes. Look at that! Look at the athleticism of Scott Steiner. After I see a big man move like that, in for the cover, hook of the leg, kick out. Taker sits up immediately, back up to his feet. Steiner caught him though. Gonna try and keep the momentum going as he sends Taker to the outside. Scott Steiner has to take a breath here. I don't know if he knew he was facing the dead man here tonight. Ooh, Taker with a back elbow. Uh-oh, Taker has him up. Taker has him up. Face first on the apron. Referee had a count of 3. Taker sends Scott Steiner back in the ring. Ooh, what an elbow. And look at Taker. Taker with a big leg drop. That is vintage Undertaker. Looking better than ever with that massive leg drop on the apron. Referee stopped the count, both in the ring. Undertaker sends Scotty into the corner and a big clothesline. Big clothesline by the Undertaker. What's next? What's Taker looking for here? Could be a tombstone. Could be a tombstone. Oh, Steiner reversed with a tombstone of his own. Steiner reversed with a tombstone of his own on the Undertaker. And look at this Steiner liner. Takes down Taker. That could be it. That could be it. Taker is now caught up in the real Steiner recliner. Steiner recliner locked in on the dead man. Could this be it? Could the Undertaker tap out on his first night back inside the WWE ring? No. Taker fights out of it. Taker not going to give up that easy. Went for a right hand. Scott Steiner kick to the gut. Look at Scott Steiner head scissors. What? Scott Steiner head scissors takedown. Scott Steiner, ever the confident, acting like that was nothing for him. Going for that clothesline. Taker sends him to the outside. To the outside. And Taker says, you got the athleticism? So do I. Jesus. Dive to the outside. Taker is in the best shape of his entire life. Sends Steiner back in the ring. Could be closing in on a victory here. Into the corner. Went for a right hand. Scott Steiner reversed though. Scott Steiner reversed. Oh, and Scotty lining him up. Big clothesline in the corner. Taker's in trouble here. And Scott Steiner going for the cover. Look at it, steal a victory. What the? Ref, pay attention. Scott Steiner trying to steal that victory from the Undertaker. The Undertaker's not going to take too kindly to that. You already know it. Oof. Undertaker gaining momentum. Sends Scotty into the corner. Oh, went for... Scott Steiner was looking for like a rotational elbow, but Taker countered. Sends Scott Steiner into the corner once again. Big right hands again. Again, Taker with those pierce strikes. Oof. 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 And oof. Scott Steiner's in trouble. He's got that foot on the rope just in case Taker goes for a cover. But Scott Steiner seems to be out of it. This may be very well the beginning of the end for Scott Steiner. This may be the beginning of the end for Steiner. Scott Steiner. Uh-oh. It's the last ride for Scotty. Is that gonna be it? Undertaker's gotta capitalize. Undertaker's gotta capitalize, and how is he gonna do that? He is stalking. He's stalking Scott Steiner. Could be calling for the tombstone, but Steiner back up on his feet. What the hell? The athleticism coming into play again with Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner. Oh, was looking for that. Was looking for that Steiner liner. But Taker reversed. Oh my God, those right hands are. They sent Steiner to one knee. Steiner sends Taker to the outside. Taker lands on the apron. Went for a right hand. Taker reversed. Back in the ring goes Taker. Taker could be looking for the old school, but no. Oh, Scott Steiner liner. Steiner liner once again. Scott Steiner may be closing in on a victory here tonight against The Undertaker, but Taker's back up on his feet. Back up on his feet with those big right hands once again. Neckbreaker. Neckbreaker to Scotty. Taker has got Steiner on his heels. He's in trouble. In for the cover. Hook of the leg. One. Does he have Scotty? No. Kick out at two. Scott Steiner doesn't want to give up. He's got a lot to prove. Got a lot to prove. Taker sends him off the ropes. Looking for something here. Let's look at the strength of Scott Steiner tossing The Undertaker. Deadlifting him and tossing him. And Scott Steiner, what the hell is this? Up for a suplex. What the hell? He just dropped The Undertaker flat on his head. That's it. That's it. Taker's out. Taker's out. He's out. No. No, he's not. Taker kicked out at two. And Taker caught him. Caught him with an uppercut. Oh my God. Oh my God. Choke slam all the way to hell. Choke slam to Scott Steiner. Taker back up on his feet. Calling for it. He's got Steiner up. He's got Steiner up. Tombstone pile driver. That's it. 1, 2, 3. What a contest. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Scott Steiner reversing that first pile tombstone attempt. And Taker showing off his athleticism. Look at, oh my God, I can't believe Taker has the ability to do that. He's like 7 feet tall, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Steiner hitting multiple Steiner liners. The Steiner recliner that missed. I thought this was it right here. I thought, oof! Thought that was it. But no. Taker got back up. Hit a choke slam. Hit a tombstone. And got the victory. Ladies and gentlemen, The Undertaker is back and better than ever. Kurt Angle is in trouble. His championship reign is in jeopardy. The Undertaker is back on Friday Night SmackDown.